Bobby and I come out together. It was during the yellow, and rule is clear.
Bobby out again, and Bobby going out he passed a car. What's he doing? Look at that, he's passed about half a dozen cars.
Oh, James, that's...
Under the yellow, you can't do that.
And when I left the pits this one time, I didn't need to do it, but it's the way the rules work.
But you're supposed to blend into the traffic, right? Let's see if he did that at all.
Yes, you are supposed to leave that pit lane, and if you have to pass a car for other reasons, it's for blending purposes, but certainly he has accelerated all the way down below the double yellow line there and simply overtaken a lot of cars there. I'm sure Bobby must know the regulations. I'm sure he knew what he was doing.
According to the rule book, I can pass any car that there is above the white line if I'm below the white line exiting the pits, okay, which is the pit extension. But I can't pass the pace car, and it states that in the rule book. You can pass any but not the pace car. It states that very clearly.
I'm not sure why he did that. I know that you're certainly not supposed to do it. The regulations say that under yellow flag conditions you must not pass any other cars, and that certainly has been the case here. He certainly passed other cars.
Well, the ironic thing was that everybody saw it, you know, they had talked about it, and no one called it at that particular time. And if we'd have been brought in, if we'd lost a lap, we'd had a chance to get it back.
When ABC sent us the tapes, we saw Mario did exactly the same thing I did. Same lap, same turn, same place, same everything. He just didn't quite pass as many as I did. He only passed 3 or 4, and I did 8 or 11, whatever it was.
But even while Bobby Unser savored his third Indianapolis victory, rumors of a pending protest were heard. The official standings are not posted until 8 a.m. the morning after the race. When that time came, Bobby Unser had been penalized 1 lap by officials for passing other cars under the yellow flag. An agonized Mario Andretti was declared the winner. Unser was dropped to second.
I was presented everything, the ring, the pace car and everything. And then of course, you know, the big protest.
The court of last resort said, listen, we were right. There was plenty of time during the race. If they had called a penalty, we felt with the car we had that we were very competitive, could have got the time back and the positions back and still won the race.
The final verdict was, yes, Bobby did commit the infraction, but in this case, the penalty was too severe, so they fined him $40,000. If he would have finished second, there would have been no question they penalized him a lap, not even, you know, but because he crossed the finish line first, the rule changed. And that's the part that was hard to swallow.
Did I have to do it? Of course I didn't have to. My car was awesomely fast that whole day. But by the same token, had I known that it was going to become such an issue, I dang sure wouldn't have done it, because beating Mario was easy.
The following year, when we were at the drivers' meeting, Tom Binford says, you know what, and that was not his fault, because, you know, he's the one that called the penalty, you know, but he says, you know what, if this happens again, there's no way you're gonna get away with it. So, okay, now, too little, too late. But, you know, Bobby will argue that to his grave, obviously, but that's Bobby.
Bobby Unser, 1981 Indianapolis 500 winner.